there, but yesterday there was a report that showed about all the benefits of this, and there were some people who come out in support of that report or its findings. At this stage, why wouldn't the state of Ohio expand Medicaid?
Well, that would be like saying, why would I expand? So why don't we just hold that off till we get to the budget?
Back to school safety, are you saying you would support the provision that's been talked about to have some armed personnel in there?
No, I'm not saying that. That's why I have them looking at it. I have Dick Ross and all the different people that are connected to him see what's good recommendations. I'm not going to jump in and prescribe a solution until, in my mind, I feel good about what we're doing.
Understanding that Davos is not a traditional trade mission, still, how is your views?
I look at it as a trade mission. Frankly, I haven't done a trade mission.
Right.
And, I thought long and hard about whether I should go, and I talked to a lot of people about it. What you will have in Davos, I expect, and the Davos people have been aggressive, flying to Columbus to get me to go, is you're going to have CEOs from around the world. And they're going to come from Germany, and they're going to come from Japan, and they're going to come from China, and all over the world, and they're going to have companies. And the deal with Davos is not the public. My understanding is it's not the public forums that take place. They're the private meetings that take place that are going to be very important. For example, Dan Yergin, who is the foremost leading expert, Pulitzer Prize winner on energy, is hosting a dinner that I'm going to. So I hope I'm going to be able to meet a lot of people in one place without having to travel all over the place to find these folks. And it seems to me as though it's the best chance for a multiple country trade mission without having to go to multiple countries, and that's my goal.
But when you first took office, some of your comments when asked about trade missions were, I'm not going to go somewhere just to go. I need to get something out of it. Has your views evolved on that, and do you think you'll see more trade missions?
Well, look, my folks wanted me. They've been pushing me for a trade mission for a long time. Where do they want me to go? Germany, in particular. Mm-hmm. They wanted me to go to Germany because, we're seeing a lot of investment there. But yesterday at the auto show, I told the Japanese that I hope to meet with the Japanese when I'm in Davos, for the point of talking to them about suppliers. So I don't think anything's changed. I don't want to go somewhere just to go somewhere, but if I can get to a marketplace where there are going to be many people who are decision makers, and I can tell them about Ohio's story, I think it's worth it. And the business people that I've talked to, they agree with that. Now, is this what my cup of tea is? I have a lot of things going on here. So believe me, this is something that I had to think long and hard about, but I've concluded it's best for Ohio that I go.
You talked about the Germans. Chancellor Merkel will be one of the big keynote speakers. Do you think you might?
Well, we're trying to see if I can have some time with her. But I think it's important to spend time with her because I think she's one of the great leaders in the world. But I would rather, if I had my druthers, I would spend time with a CEO who might think about bringing some of their operation here. Mm-hmm. Traveling internationally is not, look, with the 10 years I was out, I didn't do any foreign travel, and people wanted me to. You do it only if you really believe that something good can come from it. And it probably will not be immediate. The benefits will not be immediate, but we'll see. I'm going to give it my best.
Governor, I'm not sure exactly which route you took to get here, but I was curious whether your proposed bonding on the toll road would help fast-track the Cherry Valley Road interchange project.
Well, I don't know specifically about that project, but the Turnpike is going to bring a lot of projects from 20 years from now into a 6-year window, and is clearly going to free up money for more activity all over. But in terms of that, I did come past there. I'm going back that way, but I'm not telling you where I'm going. But the fact of the matter is that it should help all projects. But Jerry Ray has a list. Just because you want it doesn't mean it's got to be on the top of the list, but it will help Central Ohio. There's no question about it.
Governor, we're headed to the inauguration on Monday. What can the president do? What message can he send to you and others?